But this guy was just trying to catch a flight home, and this woman smashed him over the head with a laptop. Check this out.
And now to that chaos in the cabin here. A flight out of Miami International Airport delayed after a woman suddenly goes berserk.
Shut the up.
You're assaulting me, man.
I'm assaulting you.
A whack on the back with a laptop is likely not how this guy wanted to begin his trip out of Miami. Passengers say she was yelling at her husband because he was looking at other women on social media.
If you ever come to my house, I'll call the police on you.
He tries to get out of there. She follows.
You're assaulting me, man.
I'm assaulting you.
Like that, man.
This woman was taking no prisoners. This guy was sat there enjoying his flight, probably with his champagne and his shitty dinner. The girl comes up. She starts using the laptop like a baseball bat. Should he have been looking at other women sat next to her? Probably not. But did he deserve a beat over the head with a laptop? It's a bit far. She seems crazy as fuck. So we're never really gonna know if he was actually looking at stuff. And she didn't just tap him with it, she full on swung with that laptop. She could have killed him. And after all this, she was arrested and he didn't press charges. Just like this next clip I'm going to show you. This woman also seems crazy. She loses her kids and she's mad at the airport staff.
Yes, yes. Get out of here, man. Move. Move.
Get out.
Move, 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 move.
No, now please stop hurting me so wrong. That shit hurt my eyes.
How can you lose your kids, which are your responsibility, and get mad at everyone else? It's understandable. If your kids wander off and you don't know where they are, it's stressful. But she went around it the wrong way. And there's another video where she actually rips the whole computer off the wall and smashes it up. She went nuts.
Don't ever date somebody that's like so conceited about themselves. Like I think the nicest guys are guys that have sisters and love their mom.
I have 3 sisters.
So do you love your sisters and love your mom?
I love my mom the most.
Then you're a nice guy.
But wait, you guys said you don't like nice guys, so never mind, I have 0 sisters.
I don't like nice guys.
I have 0
like
sisters,
nice
I take it
guys.
back.
Johnny, you like boys. No, I like nice guys.
So,
Daddy boy!
Stop the cap.
I hate feeling kind of like an object or like someone that's already theirs, which is not the case at all.
Free woman, you want to be free.
Exactly. I like casual. I think a lot of women like that, especially when they're just trying to, get to know the person.
So the guys at home, keep it laid back, cool in the beginning.
Yeah.
Don't be
Cool.
desperate to lock her down quite yet. Get to know her
relax.
first. Don't treat Camille like an object. I'll come find you.
You can watch that video and make that make sense. Fair play to you, because I ain't got a flipping clue what half of these women talk about these days. A lot of girls say they want something, but they want the opposite. When they say they want a super nice guy, that's a lie. If you be that guy, see how far that gets you.
Who takes more accountability, men or women, and why?
Women.
Why?
Men try to hide shit because they feel like they're gonna scare their women away or hurt them in some way.
I've had a lot of guys tell me they're gonna do something and it doesn't happen.
I'm gonna say, I guess women.
Why?
I don't know, I feel like women are more emotionally intelligent. Definitely understand, like, their emotions and things that they care about a little bit more than men.
I think men, because they have to work more, and so, like, they have a lot more going on in their head, so they have a lot more they have to, like, take accountability for and responsibility, and they don't really argue much, at least from what I've seen.
One thing I want to say is when women are asked about men, how they are, their emotions, things like that, how their life is, a lot of them don't have the slightest clue or insight into how it is for a man.
What's the most attractive thing a guy can do?
Not be black.
So what? That's not your type?
Yeah. No.
Really? What's your type?
Not black people.
Dang.
I beg your pardon?
Who has easier lives, men or women?
Men.
Men.
Why do you say men?
They don't have to give birth. They don't have periods. They don't have to be catcalled. There's no wage gap for them. They get jobs.
What's a wage gap?
It's like women get paid less than men.
So if they could pay women less, why don't they just only hire women?
Because some women aren't qualified. He has a point.
I've spoken on this subject many times. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. But even when they're asked that, they just said any old shit. They all try and quickly come up with an answer.
I'm going to tell you the problem when it comes to fucking with girls who have money and where men go wrong. We know that men are supposed to be providers and protectors. It is extremely important to a man's ego to know that he's able to take care of his woman, which is fine until you come across a woman who's independent. Now here's the real question. Are you able to still provide without providing financially? Most men are so lazy to offer you anything else that they rather just pay your bills. Most women are in relationships because they need the man financially. So when that's off the table, what am I depending on you for? Because it's not financial, so can you support me to be a better woman?
Okay.
Can you learn to cook for me? Can you clean?
What?
Can you be there for me emotionally?
Get your ass some therapy and deal with your own emotional issues before you meet me.
And then they say you're too masculine for them. When the problem is you don't have anything valuable to bring to the table other than your money.
Do you know what? You got too many women on social media trying to be the alpha, the man that they want. And guys don't want girls like that. Guys are out looking for feminine women. It was all going well at the start of the video, but then she quickly turned it around to a bunch of bullshit. She says men are meant to be this, men are be that. But what are women supposed to be? She should ask herself that question.
I'm super annoyed right now because this light went out. How am I supposed to get to this light? How?
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
We all know this is bullshit.
Sweetie, remember this?
I live alone and I own my own home and I've never had to call a man to help with any repairs. My female best friend and I installed new flooring in all the bedrooms. I work in production and I can operate anything from a simple power drill to a hammer drill. I can operate a scissor lift and a forklift. I'm also incredibly resourceful.
See, instead of talking all the BS, she had a man, he could have done this, a brother, a dad, friend of hers, boyfriend, whatever. Or she could have just called a guy to come do it. But previously she made that second video claiming she knew how to do all that stuff. She's an independent woman, she knows how to use tools, power drills, all that stuff. But she had two options and she went with talk a load of bullshit option.